Louise Hay and welcome to The Now, the spiritual show about the news this week. And today is Monday the 23rd of April 2012. And so the reading this week, the angel guides are asking us to really soften ourselves and open up to other people. They're saying that as everybody is kind of being forced at the moment with the shift to look at their issues and release patterns and things that have really been holding them back, it can make people quite difficult to be around. But they're asking us to have compassion for everyone else that's going through this, as well as having compassion for ourselves, and really soften and open up to people and understand a little bit more about what others are going through, as well as what yourself is going through too. They're saying it's really important not to take criticism on board at the moment, because everybody is going through their issues. Things are being brought out to light now, and people can project that onto other people. And so if you're feeling bad, sometimes if you're not aware of why you're feeling bad, it can make you want to project it onto other people and make other people to blame. And so if criticism, either if we're criticizing others or if criticism is coming toward us, just know that it's not about you. It's about the other person. It's about whoever's passing that criticism on, and just kind of let it go as much as possible. Really this week is about being as compassionate as possible toward other people and what they're going through. And this is because, and what it is for us is we're empowering ourselves at the moment. We're in this big phase of empowerment, of individual empowerment. And so breaking free of society and paradigm kind of constraints, and allowing ourselves to be really empowered from within and create the reality that we really want to live ourselves. And so stopping all of the blaming, all of the criticism of society and everyone else around us, and taking responsibility for ourselves and the kind of life that we're living within that society. Because, you know, we can experience anything that we want to experience, and if we keep on focusing on the things that are wrong, or focusing on people that aren't doing things the way we want to be doing them, then we're really missing the point. We should be looking within and looking at what we're doing with our lives and changing that. And that's where empowerment comes. You're empowered when you take responsibility for everything that you're creating in your life, and take responsibility for what you want to create in your life. So start recreating those things that you want. So kind of forget about everyone else, but be compassionate toward them, while really focusing within on what you want from life, and in a positive way thinking and feeling about those things that you really want in life, so that you can manifest them. And so as far as the moon goes this week, we've just had a new moon, and that was on Saturday, the new moon, and that's a powerful time, new moons, for deciding what you want from life and putting your goals down, and kind of asking the universe what it is that you want from life. And so you might notice, because of that new moon and the energy around the new moon, that this week might be showing you new opportunities, showing you directions in which to go, and it will make changes so that you can start working toward those things. And so what you do after a new moon, and you have this sudden burst of manifestation, the universe is showing you how to get aligned with what it is that you want. And so these opportunities come up. Sometimes it might seem like tests and trials, but really it's just the universe showing us how to get aligned, or what it is that we need to release in order to get aligned with what we want. And so just be aware of that this week as well. Also, Ascension news. Tiredness is big at the moment. What we've got going on in the Ascension process at the moment is that time's speeding up. It's really speeding up now. And our bodies are having to get used to this raised vibration of time. And so to our bodies, it feels like we're awake for 5 days at a time now, when we're just awake for 1 day. And so as we're kind of getting used to it, our bodies start to feel really tired. And so don't be worried if your rhythms get off. Or if you find that you're wanting to go to bed really early, and you're waking up at night and you're having to go back to sleep, or you're feeling like sleeping in the daytime, just trust your body and go with it. Allow yourselves to have those rests, because this is a symptom of ascension, and it's a symptom of time speeding up. And so just be gentle on yourself there and allow yourself to sleep and catch up on sleep if you need it too. Don't feel bad about staying in bed all morning or all day if that's really what you want to do, because your body really needs that. And so how can we, if you're finding that you're getting really tired, how can you help yourself apart from sleeping? Is to release resistance. Okay, so it's our resistance to the flow of life which is causing any of the ascension symptoms that we're actually noticing. And so as far as tiredness goes, you can release the feeling of rushing. So try and slow yourself down a little bit, because as time speeds up, we can tend to want to speed up with it, within ourselves, within our energy, rather than flowing with it. And that feels like hyper. It feels like you haven't got enough time to do everything. You know, you're always rushing around like it's a constant race to do anything. And so if you kind of release that feeling and start doing things like relaxation and going for walks and things that make you slow down, meditation's a really good one. Anything that you really enjoy doing that makes you slow down. Getting out in nature is a great way of doing it as well. And that will help you to release that resistance to the time speeding up and help that in that tiredness. Also, our bodies are going through these emotional releases, and so the reason that issues are coming up for everybody now and we're working on releasing all of these things is because in the ascension process we're asked to release all resistance to the flow of life, and that includes emotional resistance, particularly emotional resistance at the moment. And so as we are consciously or unconsciously going through these healing processes with people or with situations or with the past, and releasing those within our minds, and maybe forgiving people or releasing people, just letting them go out of our lives, or doing the healing work to let go of trapped emotions or whatever it is that we've been doing, as we do that, the body has a corresponding energy release. So trapped emotions and trapped feelings that are within us as we're doing this healing work is released from the body. And what happens is when it's released, you feel the symptoms as those toxins, as those emotions get released out of the body. And so this can seem like just little kind of illness symptoms, but very short-lived ones. It can feel like a detox too. You might feel like you're going through a detox, so you might have had bad headaches lately, or a furry kind of mouth, all these kind of detox symptoms that you tend to get if you're going through a detox. You might be experiencing at the moment, and that's just these emotions and everything being released. And so if you're having those symptoms, don't worry about it, it's just the release happening, and that means that you're doing really well because you're releasing those things that you need to release. To help your body with that, you can clean up your diet, plenty of water, herbal teas, really good too, and just assist the body in releasing those toxins from your body. And so thank you for listening. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week.